bienvenue, welcome. I am Christophe Floyd and I am the French chef. Today I am going to make for you, how you say, the hot cross bun. And so, here are the ingredients that you will need to make the hot cross buns. So we have 500 grams of flour, strong flour, and oof. I have 100 grams of sea sultanas and 100 grams of sea raisins. But if you want, you can just have 200 grams of sea sultanas and no raisins. I have the mixed spice. Très bon. 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. I have 10 grams of salt, the good lick. I have 10 grams of the yeast. Sucre. 75 grams of sugar. 40 grams of butter. A lemon. And the lait. 300 milliliters of the milk. Okay. Okay, so we have the ingredients, and now we will remove the ingredients out of the way, and I will take the lemon, and we will we will grate the lemon. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we have the lemon zest. Now we're gonna mix it together. So I have my mixing bowl. Okay, so first of all, we will put in the flour into the bowl. So 500 grams of flour. Next, I will put in the sugar. In goes the sugar. Give it a tap, tap, tap. And also the mixed spice and the cinnamon. Everything gets a nice tap, tap, tap. Okay. And the lemon zest. Now, if you want to, you can put in some of the mixed fruit peel. But the mixed fruit peel, I do not like the mixed fruit peel. Why would you put mixed fruit peel in? Je ne sais pas. Okay, so we are mixing it all together, and my hand is like a spider. So it's the spider. If you do not like spiders, I know it's a little boy called Timothy that does not like spiders, you can pretend it's a crab. That's better. Oui. Okay. And I'm mixing and mixing with the crab hand. Okay. Now I'm going to put in the salt over here. Tap, tap, tap. And I am putting in the yeast over here. The yeast and the salt, they do not like each other, so I keep them separate. It is true. Look. Salt and the yeast. Okay. Okay, so we have all our dry ingredients in the bowl. Now we are going to bring it together with the wet ingredients. So I have some milk. We may not need all the milk. And I have some butter. And I have the 1 egg. Okay. Now, in Cyprus, it is so beautiful and it is very hot. So today, I do not need to warm my butter. If you are in England and it is cold, then you might need to warm your butter and you might need to warm your milk too. Okay, so in goes the butter. Look, here's a little tip for you. I put my hand in the flour, so my fingers are covered in flour. And then when I scoop it out, I use more flour. There we go. And now, the butter has not really stuck to my finger. Okay, so I would pour in half of the milk. Half of the milk and the egg. Give it a little whiskey. Okay, and then with the spider hand or Timothy's crab hand, you can mix it together. There we go. Try and make sure that you are mixing but not spraying the flour everywhere. And use your hand to try and pull it in from the sides. There we go. And we are trying to make a dough, yes. Okay. So, did I tell you about my French friend? Okay, he was feeling a bit silly. He was a bit crazy. And one day he jumped into the river in Paris. He was insane. Oh, my jokes get better every time. Okay, now, as I am mixing, my thumb is pushing down the side of the bowl, like this. My thumb is doing a little bit of work too. So I mixy, and I push down with the thumb. Now I think it's a bit dry, so I will add some more milk. Now we will probably need to use almost all of the milk. We just leave a bitty amount behind. Okay. Yes, this is looking very good. Oh, très bon. Très bon. Okay. So I will keep mixing this for a little bit longer. And then I will show you when I have finished the mixing. I am here. Where are you going? See you in a moment. Okay, so my dough is looking very good. It's just right now. The bowl is dry. My hand is almost clean. And that is what we are looking for now. Now we have to do the hard work. Okay? So, I take the bowl away. I bring it my nice clean bowl. That is how much milk we had left, by the way. Okay, and I'm going to flour my board. Okay, lightly flour. Okay, now I tend to work. I keep one hand clean, and the other hand is the messy hand. And then when I pick things up, they do not get messy. Okay. Okay, so now we have to knead the dough. And when you knead the dough, you knead it like this. So I use this, I think you call it the heel of the hand. Okay, and you bring the front in and then in again, and then roll a little bit and flip it that way. Yeah, easy, isn't it? So, okay, bring it see there, and then again, roll it a little bit, and then see flip. Yeah? Okay. Ah, c'est bon. I have a little bit there. And this is called the kneading of the dough. Okay? Not to be confused with the kneading of the loo, because you should... some flour there. Bring it all in my dough. Okay. And my dough is feeling nice now. Little bit sticky. A little bit. Just a little bit of flour. Okay. Now, if you are not as proficient as this, you can use two hands. Okay? Two hands works just as well as one. We are kneading the dough. And really, you should be kneading the dough for about 10 minutes. Okay. Now, I am going to put in the fruit, the raisins and the sultanas. And so, here are the fruit. Okay, so I'm mixing in the raisins. or sea sultanas. And then we will mix in some of the raisins. The raisins are not the raisin agent. The yeast is the raisin agent. Yeah? No? I try. Okay, add some more of the fruit. Now, if you want to do this in a bowl, you can do this in a bowl. If you have a mixing machine, rather than spending 10 minutes mixing like this, you could just do it in the machine with the dough huck. The dough huck. Okay. There we go. Personally, I like to do it by hand. I think it adds to the taste. Now, you cannot get the aroma of the dough. I can smell the spices in there. The mixed spice and the cinnamon. Oh, très bon. Oui. Okay. Little bit more. Petit. Okay. Clean hand. Okay, so there is the dough. And what we do now is we just roll it a little bit with this part of the hand, and we want the seam to be on the bottom. Okay, just a nice little sideways roll, so the seam is on the bottom and the top is nice and smooth. You can see, very smooth. Okay, now I wash the bowl out and I have a little bit of oil. Now, this is from Crete. It is a very good oil. Crete, your nearest neighbor island, I think. Lovely, best oil. We put a little bit in the bowl. And then we will rub this around the bowl. Now, you might want to use a tissue to rub it around the bowl, but I will use my hand. Okay, not too much, okay? Because this will stop the dough from sticking to the bowl as the dough starts to rise. As the yeast does its work, the yeast will create the dough and it will make the dough bigger. So we want to leave the dough in the bowl, nice dough, okay? And the dough will sit there until it is doubled in the size, which could take about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit less, I do not know, okay? And just so the dough does not dry out, we cover the bowl with the cling film, okay? This fancy tool, yes? Very good. Okay, so we cover the bowl, and I will leave it like that. Put my cloth on, and I will leave it in a warm place. So maybe inside on the kitchen sink, by the window. Not that here, I think it is too hot today. So that is the end of part 1. And I, Christophe Floyd, will be back, the French chef, to teach you part 2. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so before we cut the dough into the 12 equal pieces, we get the tin ready, so we can put the dough straight in the tin. Now, this is just an ordinary tin. I need to put a piece of grease-proof paper in the bottom. Easy peasy. So, I get my knife. I get some grease-proof paper. I know my tin is about this big. So you just fold the line. Fold the line there. And then get your knife and slice it down. Be very careful with the knife. We do not want you to cut yourself. Oh, no, no, no. And do not wave it apart, because that could be very dangerous. Okay. piece of paper in the tin. Use your fingers. Okay. So, my tin is lined. Easy peasy. Okay. Okay, so we have let's have a look. Here is the bun. You can see it's much larger now. It has more than doubled in size. I had to wait the full 1.5 hours. Let's look. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's good, it's good. Okay. So what we are going to do is we will take it out of the bowl, put it on a board with a little bit of flour, and then we will chop it into about 12 pieces. Here's my board. A little bit of flour. Okay. There we go. Okay. And oh, it's so nice. Take the ball away. Okay. Now, if you would like, you can cut it into 12 pieces by hand, or if you are professional, then you could use some scales and you can weigh. Find the weight of the dough and then divide that by 12 and you will have 12 equal sized buns. Okay, so I am not going to do that today. Here we go. I think we chop it there. Okay? Oh, the birds. We now chop it into 12 pieces. 12 equal pieces, okay? So, first of all, I would chop it down the middle. Okay, lovely. And then from each piece, I will need 6 pieces. So, 6 pieces. I think that might be 2, and that could be 2. And there we have 2. Okay. Ah, you see. So, do I have 12 equal pieces? Okay, 12 equal pieces. So this is where you could weigh it if you wanted to. But I will use my own judgment. Okay, that's a bit big. That's a bit small. Here we go. That one is a little bit small. I give that to my little boy. Okay. That's the big one. That's for me. Okay. Now, my tin is ready, as you saw a moment ago. Now, we have to put them in the tin, okay? But we have to make it into a ball shape. So, again, watch out, Timmy. Here comes the spider. Okay, get the spider hand, or the crab hand. And over here, it's like this. And you kind of move it around like this a little bit. Do not have flour on your hands because it will slip. Your hand needs to be clean and this will grip it, okay? So, here we go. I'm more like this now. Okay. There we go. Okay. My head is in my eyes. I cannot see. Okay, so there we have. By doing it with the spider grip like this, the seam is on the bottom. We have a seam on our bottom, yes? Okay, now the top is nice and smooth and you put that about there. Give it a little pat. Okay, now you might have to maybe not leave it out like this because they will dry and they will start to skin. If you want, you can put a cover over it to keep them. I can work fast. I'm very professional. Okay. So, as I said, I've been doing it. There's the bottom. Keeping this grip like this. Okay, moving it around. Now, if it starts to tear on the top. So that means you have gone too much. You have done too much of this. After a while, you will rip it apart. So the seam is on the bottom, the top is smooth, and that's what you need to do. And when you are traying your tin up, always make sure they're in straight lines. Okay? It keeps it looking neat. You have the neat hot cross buns. And in a moment, when we put the lines on, the crosses, if they are not lined up, your crosses will not line up. So line it up. It must be good. Oui? Yeah, turn it on. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. I finished now. Oh, look at that one. Okay, so I have finished. I've checked my buns. You must now squash them just a little bit. Give them a little bit of a squash, otherwise they will rise too much. And now we can do two things. We can either use our cling film and cover them with the cling film, or you could put it in a plastic bag. In a plastic bag, so the air does not get in. I am going to cling film this, and then I will leave it for about 40 minutes. 40, that's 40, 4, 0. 2/3 of 1 hour, 40. And in 40 minutes, they will be big. Big buns. Hello, so now the buns are almost ready. The oven is on at gas mark 7. Gas mark 7. So that is warming up, ready for the buns to go in. And now we have to prepare ourselves for making the cross on the hot cross bun. So you can use a piping bag if you have a piping bag, but I guess you don't. So I will show you how to make a piping bag. Okay? Now, with your paper, you just put it like this and then fold it over. Now, can you see how I folded it like this? And then I will make a line there. So it is almost like a triangle, but it will have a square side. I will show you. Okay? Take your knife and has to be a very sharp knife. Okay, so I'll put that away. Okay, now this is the shape I have made. Square edge there with the 90-degree right angle. And now I have to show you this way. Okay, you put your hands there and you bring it around. Oh, it's a little bit windy. Bring it around just like that, and you have a homemade piping bag. Okay. See here, we want to close the gap. You have to do a little bit of shuffling inside the cone. Go. Make sure the point is closed. See, close point. And then fold that in there. It is very easy. I am making it look hard. Okay. And then we have a cone. I look like a unicorn, no? Okay, so my cone, very important, there is closed hole. Okay, now you may notice that the show is getting very popular, and we had some tourists that have moved in. They are just away at the moment, just watching from the side. So, hello Nicole.
I'm a tourist.
Hello. Hello Harry.
Hello.
And while we are talking about tourists, let me just say hello to my friends back in our country of France. Jeremy and Eloise, bonjour, ça va? Ça va bien, merci. This you can use in your restaurant, okay? Jeremy and Eloise, they have a lovely restaurant. and they can use the hot cross buns for their guests. Okay, maybe instead of some fromage. Oui. Okay, so now what we have to do is we will make the flour into the water and we will whisk it very hard and we will have a nice smooth paste, and that is what we will use for the cross. Okay, so this is my whisker. I have to get the flour in the cup. Now this is going to be a little bit challenging. So I will put it in. I have a lot of flour. It doesn't matter if I am spilling a little bit. Okay, now you may find it easier not to put it all in one go. It may be put a little bit in, mix a little bit, add a little bit more, mix a little bit, and that might make it easier to have a smooth paste. So there was 75 grams of flour and 100 milliliters of water. Did you know that water, 100 milliliters of water, weighs about 100 grams? So, it's good job. Okay, so we have finished mixing the cross mixture, and you have to make sure that the consistency is just right. So this is kind of what you are needing. Okay, thick and gloopy. If it's too gloopy, then your crosses will not be able to pipe very well. If it is too runny, then the cross will just be all sloppy, and nobody likes a sloppy cross, to say. Okay, so I will now show you my buns. Okay, here are my buns. They have been warming. I did put them wrapped in the cling film on top of the oven, and I had the oven switched on so that the heat would help them to get a little bit bigger. It's a little trick that I use. Okay. And here's another little trick that I use sometimes. Here you will see I have a little egg cup with hot boiling water in, and that was to help a little bit of water was in the egg cup, and that was boiling when I put it in, so when I covered the cling film it would create a moist environment for the dough to get bigger. Okay, so sometimes you can do that. So just a little bit of hot boiling water in an egg cup in the corner before you put the cling film on. Okay, I do not need that now. Okay, so now I have the mixture and the piping bag. Okay, it is better if you have a real piping bag, and I will pour that in there. This is gloopy mixture. This is very nice. You do not need too much. Now, make sure you have enough in the bag before you seal the bag, because once you seal the bag, you cannot open it again. I have my scissors that I will use to cut and snip just a small hole. You can make the hole bigger, but you cannot make the hole smaller, so snip small first. Fold the bag like this, together, 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 and then fold it down. Okay, we are going to squeeze from here. Now I make the snip. I will practice the squeeze. Oh, that is good. And now, can you see? Okay. When you do the cross, you must go straight across, round, and then straight across, round, straight across, okay? We only get one chance at this, so if you're practiced, let's make it work, okay? Good luck. There we go, over the edge of the tin. Try and get it in the middle. See? And then we go the other way. Hey, this is fun. I have the cross on the bun. Okay. Maybe you don't have to go straight over the side. Okay, see, I have plenty left. And there is my lovely crosses. And now I'm going to put these in the oven because it is lovely and warm at gas mark 7, ready to bake. Okay? Okay, so while I am waiting for the hot cross buns to turn from warm angry buns to hot cross buns, then I will have a little aperitif. Okay? Apéro, as we say in my friends' lovely part of France where I'm talking about now. So my friends, Jeremy and Eloise, they have a restaurant called La Toude. Okay? And whenever I am there with them, they always like me to drink the Ricard. Okay, Ricard. And so I will show you. So we open the Ricard, like so, and we pour just a small amount, okay? About that much. Jeremy always pours me more than I actually need or want. Oh, she smells. Oh. And then you add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. Oh, look at the color. Give it a little mix. Oh, that is looking very good. Okay. So, here's to my friends Jeremy and Eloise and Latude. I look forward to seeing you soon in your lovely part of France. Montaudier. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that puts hairs on my chest. I think it puts hairs. Oh, it's very good. Salut. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit. Whilst I have been waiting for the bread to rise, for the hot cross buns to rise, I did a little bit of research on the internet, and you know what? I found out it's very interesting. Oh yes. And so, my friends, let me tell you, the hot cross bun, nobody is sure where it came from originally. Some say a monk put a cross on the bun to celebrate Good Friday. Clever monk. And did you know, I found out that apparently Queen Elizabeth I, she said, you cannot sell sweet buns. Only days you can sell the sweet buns is for funerals, for Christmas, or the Friday before Easter. Yeah, but you could make the buns. You could make the sweet buns at home. And so people made hot cross buns. And did you know also that if you share a hot cross bun with somebody that you care for, you will have friendship for the whole year. I will be sharing lots of hot cross buns later. Okay, so another thing that I found out about the hot cross bun is if you you do not cook, you bake. So if you bake the hot cross bun on the Good Friday, and then you hang that hot cross bun on your house, on your beams, on your door, you will keep away all of the evil spirits for the next year. Good idea, oui? Okay, so I have taken the buns out of the oven. Here they are. I will put them on there for you to see. Oh. Okay. Very hot, very hot. Oh. Okay, so see why it was important to line them all up neat? Okay, now the final touch. Here I have some golden syrup. And all I have done is warm this in the microwave for just 20-25 seconds. And now to give it the shiny glaze, like see, you will see, I am just pushing this on. Just wrap it on, okay? If you do not have the golden syrup, you can just use some sugar and some water and use sugar water. Okay, sugar water is lovely too. Here we go. So this is it. Okay, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed the time with Christophe Floyd, the French chef. maybe I will bring you some more special treats, okay? I do not know. And I am sure there are many French chefs about the world that would like to share their information. I know that there is an Olivia Floyd that would like to share, and there is a Gary Floyd. I think he would like to share too, and maybe my friend in France would also like to share. Jeremy Floyd or his wife, maybe. I do not know. Who else do I know that might like to share? Oh gosh, let me think. This famous Orlando Floyd. Maybe he would like to share. You can share your recipes. It's okay. It's good to share. Sharing is good. Sharing is caring. Okay. I should have paid a little bit more attention. Okay, my friends. Thank you very much. And I am very honored to share this baking experience with you on how to make, I should say, the hot cross buns. And now I will share a hot cross bun with a friend, and we will be friends for the whole year. Okay? Cheers. Salut. I wish you all a happy Easter. Stay safe and enjoy your time.